Okay guys, welcome to God's Simple Service Concept, and today we'll be learning how to design a business summit flyer. So as you can see, this is a business summit flyer I designed for my clients. So you will see how I did it from beginning till I finish it. So but before I start that, I would like you to like this video and also subscribe to my channel if you want to be seeing this kind of thing, and turn on the notification icon so that you'll be among those who will receive notification immediately I drop a new content, a new video. You will receive a notification and you'll be among the first people to watch it. So with that, do well to like this video. You can also share, drop your comment in the comment section. So we go straight to the video. So looking at this, let me show you the size that I used to design this. This is the size, the width 2840 and the height 2015. So that is what I use to design this. If you want to check it, you can see it. So with that, let's go straight. The first word here is Owerri. That's the first word, Owerri. Let's position it here. Change the font. I use this blogger sample. That's what I use. Increase the size to maybe then I use spacing to space the word a little bit, as you can see there. Then you lock it. Then the next word there is business summit. So this is the size. Put it under. Let's try this. But that's not the font. The font I use Tommy. That's the font I used there. Increase the size a little bit. So as you are doing, you are looking. So the next thing is I'm going to add the topic, like the theme before. This is the theme, like the theme of this thing. The business summit, principles of building wealth in an uncertain economy. So just use align to put it at the center, then change the font. The font I use is front page. That's the font I use, you can see it. So position used, relative position it very well, and reduce. No, you're not to reduce the size. Use line spacing to close the space in between. You can see my own space in between is closed. So then the next thing is to, you can as well increase the size a little bit. So use position it at the center. Then add that word there, team. Then I use the font I use taken by Vulture. That's the name, taken by Vulture. That's the name of the font there. You increase the size so that to be visible. That is it. Position it very well. No, I've not changed I don't want to change the color right now. Let me just finish all the write up first. So I'm going to add shape. The bottom, the line that is as if going across the images, it was a shape. So what I did was to add stroke. So what I did, that was the shape. Then I added stroke. That was what I did. So the next thing is I did another image like circle like this. Then I added another stroke to it. Well, let me check the size first. I think it's 25. Then I added stroke using the same color. The stroke, no, stroke 4. Then the stroke size, I think I reduced the size to 20. Yes. So the reduce this right off. Still position it at the center. Then the theme, fold it up. So this is the size. Now I did something for me to get a good size. So this is what I did. You can see how I position it. Take it up. Then the same thing I will do for this. Then this size. Position it at the center. Then I'll duplicate it because I don't want to change the size. But if I start again, I might not get the size. So what I will just do, lock this particular one, then duplicate it. You can as well make this to position it very well. Just then take it by this side so that you get the space right. Now the same thing you did here. When you duplicate this one, still do the same thing. So you lock this image. So the next thing there is their names and everything. Let me bring it to the front so that I'll see something. So the first person name, don't worry, I will add the image, but let me just finish all the write up. What's the other name? I am Onyinye. I think this is the name there. No. O-N. So the font I use there is Lato bold, Lato black. So then under it is business mentor. But the size are not the same, so I have to reduce this particular one size. So the next person is Engineer Bright. Still the same. So what you just duplicate it. Engineer Bright. That's the middle man. As you can see. So because this name is too long, what I did, little, was to reduce the size a little bit. That was what I did to this particular man. As well, I can just reduce this one too. In order to, this man name is very long, so I have to reduce it very well. So then under it, so I'll just duplicate the business mentor. Under is CEO Bright Consults Limited. CEO Bright Consult Limited / business leader. / business leader. So this will be under here. Just what I would do, just use line spacing, close this space, then use align to put it, make it centralize it. Exactly. Then the next person is Rachel. Can as well duplicate any of the names. Rachel Ikbeme. Edit it. Rachel Ikbeme. Then her own is fashion entrepreneur / business leader. Fashion entrepreneur / business leader. So just keep it under. So that is for that one. So the next thing there is for inquiries call. Let me just add a number there. For inquiries call, you can just put any number there. So you can just put any number. That one is no problem, so just capitalize it. Reduce the size. I think I used the same font, the Alato black. Inquiries, I say inquiries. This was supposed to be E. Inquiries. So reduce this. So just let it be there. Then the next thing there is time. Time is 10 a.m. Now I type everything together. Look at what I did. Time 10 a.m. and 12 a.m. Then I give space, something like this, and put the date. That was how I did it. Date Saturday. It was Saturday 16th April 2022. So that was what I did for the date. Still use the same font, Lato black. So I'll reduce the size. think that should be 14. So still lock it. Then the next thing is venue. This is the venue over Imo State. Full stop. So this particular one, I reduce it very well. I reduce it very well. So I reduce this particular one. I reduce it very well. I align it to center. So the size, I reduce it very well so that then I use line spacing. Use line spacing. Close it a little bit. Then use relative position. Position it very well. So if you watch, there is a shape this way. So what I did, just import a shape. Then what I did, I use Max 2 to form that shape you are seeing. This is what I did using Max 2. Now Max mode out. This one, let me turn the color so that we'll see it very well. Now this is what I did. Increase the size. Something like this. So that was just how I position this particular one. Lock it. Okay, but if you still want it to look very good, you can still use, because I use rotate button to bend it a little bit. As you can see it, just use the rotate button. So this is it. So the next thing there, okay, let me change all the colors so that, let me work on the colors of the write up so that we'll add the images, the remaining images for the background and every other thing. So the overlay, I use this particular color here. You can see I do not mix too much color. This particular color, then business, this particular color, then theme, I use red, then the principles, see the same thing, then their names was just one color straight from here. It was just this particular color. In case you want to design, don't allow too much color to be on your design if you don't know color combination. So you see that for the time, you see that the time and the date, you just is what I did. They have red color, just like that. The same thing as the venue. Red color. Then for the inquiries, the same thing. This color board, this core has this part, but I made mistake in the core. Let me just edit it. This is stop L. So that is it. Then the next thing is to import the images. Now some people has problem in putting images in shapes. So the only way, just click on the shape. Like I'll start from this now. Click on this shape that this person is. Now, this is Rachel Ikpeme. So what you do, come to your setting here. Then this is texture. Click on the texture. Click here for you to import the image. Now when you're using texture, it's not that easy. So you just try to work on it. So this is the image. So the first thing you do, if you want to import an image and place it inside, maybe you want to power click image to shape, just use 1:1. Click it first. When you click it, if you import this image like this, it won't look good. So what you just do, reduce the size this way. I will show you why. Reduce it. It still maintains it. So what you just do, so you can now import it. And you can see how the image is. So I will use the scale, increase it small. You can see it balance. So no, the same thing you do for others. The same thing you do for others. This other one is Anyanwu Onye. So what you do, the same thing. This is the image. You are still going to do the same thing this way. Reduce it a little bit. So you can see there, just the scale. Very simple. Look perfect. So we come to the last one, which is engineer bright texture. Just as you have seen it, that's just how you be doing it. Come to the numbers of image. Okay, that image is not there. So just the same thing. So that's all. Then when you look at this background, you see that the background is not just plain white. There's something I added to it. So I'll just import that and show you what I did. So this was what I used. Just then I increase it this way. Then send it to back. Now you can see. But I did not allow it to be this way. What I did was to reduce the opacity. So when you have this kind of thing, all you just have to do is to this is opacity. It is the image opacity. You can see. So that was what I did in this particular design. I reduced the opacity. So just lock it. Now there is another icon here. I'm going to import it. That's the last thing. So this was what was there. This particular image that was at the right this way. So just change the color. Use this. then send it back. No, it's not showing very well. Just send it to back behind the other image. So that is just it. So you can still use your opacity to reduce the visibility, so it will not be too much. So that's all. With all this, I've gotten this particular design. You can see this design. So let me just hide it. So this is the work entirely. Now there's another thing. Let me show you that. Now when you check on this design, you see that I added something to the principles of building words in a setting. What I did was I added stroke. No, the stroke was, I think, 5. I added stroke, but the stroke was white. Then I added shadow, but I reduced it like 5. So with this now, you just have to so that was what I did here. So once you have done that, the only thing you just have to adjust this shapes, just like bring it down like twice, the same thing goes to their names, so no have an effect. Just twice, bring down everything twice. So with that, you can just shift this image a little bit. So this is it. So you can just save it and export it, save as image and save as project. In case of the person need correction, you can just make some correction. So the theme here is somehow just take it up a little bit. So this is it. Very simple business summit flyer. This is very simple. You just need to take your time and do this. So in case you want to practice this, you can still do it just like I did everything from beginning to finish. So this is the end of the business summit flyer design. So what you just have to do, if you have not liked this video, please do where to like it, and also if you have not subscribed, please do where to subscribe. Still turn on the notification button because I'll be uploading more content, so you get notified when I drop my next video. Thank you for watching and God bless you.